And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. The Atlanta Braves going up against the Cincinnati Reds. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Plenty of storylines taking shape in this series as we set the stage for Game 4, Chris.
Well, the number one thing to discuss is just how lopsided this series has been. You know, you get to this point of the season, Berg, and you expect both teams to be on pretty even ground, but it's not played out that way at all. And when a team takes care of business with such dominance and gets out to a 3-0 lead, I just can't see this series lasting much longer.
Yeah, that's usually the way it goes. But hey, coming back to win the series has been done before. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Back here at Great American Ballpark. And today on the hill, Kiara Williams. She was certainly on point in her last outing, Chris.
She was outstanding. Complete game shutout. She got some great support from her defense. She's got the swing and miss stuff. Everything working for her. We'll see if she's got it today.
Now it's the Reds DH, Tyler Fitzgerald.
Tyler Fitzgerald.
And that one is downstairs. Ball one. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
Well, coming off of a blowout loss in the previous game, this lineup can't try to do too much. They've just got to stay within themselves, take each pitch, each at bat, one by one, and try to push the runs across as often as possible.
And a swing and a miss.
See if she can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him swinging. Had him out front for strike 3.
Man, it's so tough to let a slow curveball like that one just travel all the way into the contact zone. You see it out of the hand, and you're telling yourself, off speed, stay back. But you just get too excited, you think you're going to hammer it, and you still end up way out front.
In now for the Reds, Brenton Doyle. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
One out, base is empty. And that's in there at the knees.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, she demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with a number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Two outs. And that drops in for a strike.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Swings and misses. And she strikes out the side here in the first. Reds down in order. And it remains 1-0. So 2 away with nobody on. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Kiara Williams. Really interesting to see her continuing her career as a two-way player at the major league level. Definitely always a topic of conversation around the game.
Because it's so rare in baseball history, it gets people excited. She's a great athlete to be able to do this kind of thing.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, pretty clear to me. She's trying to go deep right there. But you've got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Two outs, base is empty. Swung on, belted. Going back. On the warning track. And hauls it in. Fourth game of the NLCS. Here's Contreras now. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Williams back to work. And a foul ball. And a big swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Making 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure. Hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the pitcher credit on the mound, though. She went right after it.
Will Wagner in the box now. No balls and a strike. Edging his zone for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
One down, base is empty. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Got a pitch to hit right there with 2 strikes, but just couldn't get a piece. Tell you what, that screwball is so unique and it's so rarely seen. I think it can be tough for any hitter just to get a piece of it, no matter where it's placed. As a hitter, you're just not used to seeing a pitch moving that way and getting on the same plane as it comes into the hitting zone.
Here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. Can't make contact with the sweeper.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. She's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
2 down, nobody on. And it's fouled off. And a ground ball to first. Olsen steps on the bag, and the Reds go 1-2-3. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We played 2 full. It's the Braves 1 and the Reds nothing. As we go to the last of the 3rd, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Jared Kelman. Williams goes 5 feet 7 inches, just 19 years old. Can't forget to mention she's a former MVP. And that's in there at the knees. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
Foul ball still 0-2.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So she picks up her 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Beat him inside on that last pitch, and when you look back at the pitch sequence on that strikeout, it's pretty interesting. Away, in, away, and then back in again. Really commanded both sides of the plate right there, and that makes it pretty tough to get comfortable in the box.
Noel V. Marte will hit next. Going away.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Make it 7 strikeouts for her.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. She's looking very much on her game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so she's got a good pace going, no doubt. Next for Cincinnati, Joey Wiemer. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-2 is the count.
Another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 9 straight retired here to start the game. It's the Braves 1 and the Reds nothing.
The batter, the designated hitter, Kiara. Williams.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one is back. See you later. A gigantic blast. That's her 4th home run of the series, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0, and the streak is alive. She's homered now in 7 straight.
Who does this player think she is? Joey Votto or something? Man, that's ridiculous. The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
Bottom of the 4th. Now it's the DH, Tyler Fitzgerald.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That's in there, and it's 0-1.
Well, these Reds, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
Waves at the defender for the strikeout.
Now batting, the center fielder, Quentin Duel.
Duel, the next to hit for the Reds.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
He goes down looking.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, she should be able to rack up some more before she's done in this one. And not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what she's offering out there.
Two outs, base is empty. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. And there's the strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in Game 4 of the National League Championship Series. On the ground to third. Jump throw across his body. Nicely done for the out. Nobody left for Cincinnati. They trail it here 3-0. Fourth game of the NLCS. Here comes Wilson Contreras. Williams back to work. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, these Reds just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. She's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And she keeps putting up the Ks. That's number 11.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at-bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect a pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got her a punch out that time.
That one fouled off. The Reds yet to pick up a hit here. Next offering is fouled back. That one misses. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2
Really
strikes.
good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Gets him swinging with that screwball, and it was a good one. You know, the screwball is often compared to a changeup because of the velocity and the arm side movement, but the big difference is what you saw right there. A lot more depth or drop than most changeups, and it caused him to swing right over the top. She's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes pitchers cower coming into a ballpark like this, but she's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
No ball,
Oh, this
2
offense
strikes.
has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Right side. Albies. Over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. So 5 perfect innings in the books. It's the Braves 3 and the Reds nothing. Bottom of the inning. In now for the Reds, Jared Kelman. helmet. 26 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. She's not afraid of contact. Some pitchers, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
Wind in the pitch. Swings and misses. That's a baker's dozen strikeouts for her in the game. Here's the third baseman, Noel V. Marte. He struck out swinging in his first at-bat.
Right through there for a strike. She's just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in a 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
That one at the knees for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Pitch misses there. 1-2 to count.
I thought he'd bite right there.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting her stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what she's working with, and that really allows a pitcher to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Weimer, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
So far, she's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make her work in the zone a little more.
2 outs. Swings and misses. 0-2.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what she does.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And she strikes out the side for the 3rd time today. So she's perfect through 6. It's the Braves 3 and the Reds nothing. New pitcher for the Reds, Josh Stama.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
The designated hitter, Kiara. Young.
Hit in the air, right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. Another homer. Her second home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 4-0.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Carroll.
In for a strike, 0-1. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
She's got a great feel for her breaking ball today.
on strikes. What a game she's having. 16 Ks now.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Brenton Doyle, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if she can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Swings through that one. Murphy fires the first, gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
Ellie De La Cruz now at the plate. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. The Reds hitless so far in the game. In there, base hit. And the bid for history is gone. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
That one's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. Make it 18 strikeouts on the day. Another frame in the books as the perfect game falls by the wayside. It's the Braves 4 and the Reds nothing. Back here in Cincinnati, and the batter now, Will Wagner. The Reds in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Williams back to work. Tap to first. Olsen takes it himself, and a quick out, number 1.
She's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind her with another ground ball. Good execution.
So digging in, Tyler Stevenson. And strike one to the catcher.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at-bats and get some base runners on.
Way out front for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through it for the K. He swung over top of the curveball.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. She can do whatever she wants with the baseball right now.
2 down, base is empty. Here's Jared Kelman. In there at the knees. And it's 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. Late here in game 4. And a swing and a miss.
0-2 in the count.
Got it. And good work there as she gets a 1-2-3. Reds go down quietly. They trail it here 4-0. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Kiara Williams. To the right side, and that's just foul. Joyce, in his 4th year, 25 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Now a screamer into the outfield. That's down. One hops off the wall. It's a double, 3rd hit of the night for him.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
To the top of the order now. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. On a bounce right side. To the plate, and he's out.
Well, clearly being aggressive on the bases right there, trying to add on to that big lead. Credit to the defense, though. Nice execution to cut him down at the plate. Man, it's good to see they're still out there trying to make plays for their pitcher.
Runners at the corners here, one away. Zach Neto digs in now. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And we're back. All set for the bottom of the 9th. Now the 3rd baseman, Noel V. Marte. 9th inning elimination game. Chris, it's a tall task. They're going to need a crooked number to tie this game up.
Yeah, and they just have to remember that they have had many innings over the course of the year where they've scored more runs needed than they need in this one. So just relax, get your pitch, and make something happen.
Oh, she doesn't get the call. 1-0. Up the middle, Neto. One up, one down.
Her pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count. At times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind her. That's why she's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Joey Wiemer, the next to hit for the Reds.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And first offering is fouled off. Swings and misses at the sweeper. You just don't see it that much anymore. A pitcher being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if she's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, she's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Ground ball right side and foul ball. The Braves leading by 5 here in Game 4 of the National League Championship Series. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Set down on strikes. And they're down to their last out. And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Tyler Fitzgerald. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Williams is just 1 strike away. And that does it. They win the pennant. They are champions of the National League.
congratulations to the National League champions. This team clearly excited, and they deserve every bit of this moment. Enjoy it now, but get yourself ready for the biggest series of your life.
For my partner Chris Singleton and our great crew, thanks for watching the National League Championship Series on MLB The Show.